Okay, so I have got two very straight-faced lads who are trying their hardest not to laugh. Freddie's cracked. Brooklyn's fighting it off. Right, you didn't do very well there, did you, son? So look, it's really difficult for me as an Arsenal fan to be speaking to two Spurs fans, but you know, such is life. But boys, how are we?
Good. Well.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. You look a little bit red actually, like you've been running around a lot.
Is that outside the foot challenge? They're just.
Talk me through, Brooklyn, that session that Coach Mike is just doing. What is that?
Well, he is doing. We're like, there's a box,
Yep.
and everyone's on the outside with the ball, and then there's one or two taggers in the middle, and they have to tackle you when you come in.
Yep.
And if they score, the tacklers, then you have to go in with them.
So
it keeps
what?
Going till the end.
What's the technical learning? Do you think? What's the main purpose of that drill?
To keep busy, like to keep running, and for the taggers to keep the people who aren't on their toes.
So if you go back to the bit before that you're doing out there now, and we first started, what was the actual learning? Was you actually trying to do a specific skill?
In what part? Just
It's
no.
first bit. So what was Mike trying to get you to practice?
Staying light on your feet and running lots.
Being aware.
Dribbling with the ball, right?
Oh, and scanning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit like I talked to you about earlier, Brooklyn, about game awareness, right?
Yeah.
Because if you just run, then you're not really being that intelligent, I would say, right? Okay, let's get back to the most important part of the morning. How many times, boys, did you bend the ball with the outside of your foot into the goal?
It's tough.
None, right? Really difficult.
Neither did you.
I know I didn't, because it's difficult, mate.
Yeah.
Difficult, and I'll tell you what, Manovic, son, I've been practising that for years. Right, so at least you've got a lot more years on me.
Yeah.
How did you find it though? Did you enjoy it, or did you just think, is it one of those things that's going to frustrate you for the rest of the day?
Well,
I just thought it as a really hard
Depends.
challenge.
Depends how long you do it for. At the start, it was like, yeah, everyone's energetic. We really want to do this. And as it wore on, and no one was getting close, it was just getting more frustrating.
Yeah.
And more.
And do you think it's important that we make challenges easy for you, or make them reasonably difficult?
Difficult.
Difficult, because then you'll improve more.
Yeah,
Because
cool.
if they're easy, they're not challenges.
Yeah, and do you think that we gave you enough technical advice on how to maybe
Yeah,
master that skill? The fact that you couldn't do it is neither here nor there, because at the end of the day, we're asking you to do something that's really difficult. Normally, we would do that in a bigger goal.
yeah.
Right, we're asking you to do that in like a miniature goal, which makes it really tough. But do you think it's important to be given technical advice, or do you think we should just let you get on with it and see how you go? What do you prefer?
I'd say you'd let them do a couple, and then if someone needs help, you help them with the technical advice.
Yeah,
Because if you're teaching someone that already knows, they're probably not going to listen.
yeah. So do you think we got the right balance between letting you get on with it and then maybe helping you?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're going to get into some games,
Yep.
which is really important. Do you think that what we're doing today, for example, where we're giving you skill development like Coach Mike is doing now, and games is the right balance, or would you just like to play games of football all day long?
I think a little bit of learning is good. Then you can have a game at the end just to.
And you can use what you learn in the game,
Yeah.
which will make you a better player.
Right, there's the real thing. And for you two lads, because you're in the older age of the group, that word awareness becomes more apparent. Like I spoke to you earlier, I said you didn't know that playing the game's great, but having a good awareness of the game gives you time and helps you to make better decisions. Boys, there's only one decision I need you two clowns to make, which is a better one. It's just change that football team you support. Boys?
Why would we want to change to a team that's
Well,
doing worse?
you've got to the end of the day, son, to explain to me why your lot are better than mine, so you need to keep working on that. Boys, thanks for your time.